I want to start with thanking Danny and thanking all the coaches. It was great to be able to reconnect with my old friend Les, and we haven't been together in a long, long time. And I met my new friend Ray, who I'd never met before.
You guys never met? I didn't know that.
Never met. You know, we talked on the phone and stuff, but never really met face to face.
And being back here is always very special to me. I told you all what I think your goals should be. I didn't do promo class this weekend to have good promos out of second match guy. I want good promos out of main event guy. I saw 4 or 5 different matches tonight that, if the card was reversed, could have easily been the main event. But I will say this, what got the loudest reaction tonight was a guy who wrestled a 3 or 4 minute squash match, and it was all built around a promo, and that's Getty. And you heard the reaction and you felt the reaction, and then when Danny came into the ring and they didn't play his music, they played Getty's music, and the people came unglued. And as he's getting closer to the ring, they're building it and they're feeling it and they're feeling it. And Getty touches his one foot on the step and then shifts right back down and said, it's going to be on my terms. That's power. But it was all built around a promo. Wrestling sometimes is about the wrestling, but sometimes it's about the promo. So main event draws money built around a promo. Damn right. And that's what we saw here tonight, and we're going to see. It's going to draw all the way through the fall until the payoff. And when the payoff comes, people aren't going to expect what they're going to get. It's going to be amazing. I say this every time I come here, and I want to reiterate to everybody who is a student here, everybody who has dedicated their life to Monster Factory, and those of you who are new, and those of you who are searching for a home. There is no place else like the Monster Factory. There is no place else like it. This place makes me feel alive. Why do I do these camps? I do these camps so that when I drive home, I'll usually call somebody, a friend of mine in the business, and I will just talk for as long as I can until the battery runs out of my phone about the experience that I had here. And then I'll wake up tomorrow, tired like all of you, but happy, thrilled, amazed, just full of life. And then I go and I do my thing and I travel and I get to do my shit, and then I get to do another one of these, and it refuels my tank and it makes me feel alive. It makes me feel great. There are other places that people can go, that people can train, that people can whatever, but there is no other place like this. And there have been so many who I've seen through the times that I've been here who have taken the opportunity and pissed it away. And it's not Danny's fault, it's not any of your fault, it's not the building's fault, it's not New Jersey's fault, it's their fault. They've made excuses, they couldn't hang, they decided not to do it, it's their loss. That creates opportunity for more people. The show I saw tonight was a great building block for some, but it's also said to me, there's opportunity here. And 80% of the population lives in the central and eastern time zones of the United States. And if you're not on the East Coast, you might as well be on the moon. So I think that those of you who are like, well, I can travel around and I can do all these different things, you need to think about being not just on the East Coast, you need to think about being here and making this your home base. Because from here, you can do everything. There isn't anything that you can't do here, right? You want to do promos, you want to do great matches, you want to learn from the best, you can do it all right here in this place, in a supportive environment. And that's one of the biggest keys. It's not a bunch of shit talkers. It's not a bunch of pain in the asses. I like genuinely each and every one of you. And everybody that was in the fatigue green shirts, I was jealous of you because you guys have a really cool shirt that I haven't earned. Right? And that should be worn with pride because you've earned it. You have the opportunity here to do everything that you want. You want to be a television star, you can be a television star. You want to be in the WWE, this is a direct pipeline to WWE. If there is something that Danny doesn't do, he's going to find a way to get it done. If there's something that's lacking, the first question he sat and asked when we sat down to dinner last night, not, what'd you think, how you feeling, what's going on, okay guys, what can we do better? That's amazing. That's the environment that's here. So those of you that are here, please do everything that you can to stay here. Don't fuck your lives up. Don't get in your own way. Those of you who aren't here but should be here, make the right decision. Trust me. Main eventers are crafted, built around your own emotion and your own heart and your own feeling and the work that you put in. I gave you guys tools, I gave you guys drills, I gave you guys instructions of things that you can do every single day. It's up to you to do them. Some of you took my email address down. Danny has my contact information. Please get it from him. Send me promos, YouTube links, please, because if you email me a file, it's too big because we all shoot in our phones in 4K. They don't email. Send me YouTube links. Send them private.
He watches everything.
I do. And I bounce back with feedback. I say this at every camp. ROH camp, we'd have 40 guys that paid $300 to be there for 2 days, and I say, listen, I'm going to give you my email address. I know that all of you say you're going to send me promos, and I know I won't get more than 5 or 6. And they all go, oh no, we're going to do it. We're all going to send it. Guess what? Every time I get 5 or 6. I was up at Taven's last week, had 30 plus, same thing. No, we're all going to send it. I got 5.
The first camp you did with us, you got 1.
I got 1. And Danny wants to know who's sending them. So I'm telling you, send me promos, okay? If you don't, it's on you. That's fine. I got a lot of other shit to do, man. I go back to Japan in 2 weeks, and then I go back again in December, and I go back again in January, and February I'm going every month until the wheels fall off. And I want you to take advantage of it. If you choose not to, that's on you. Don't make excuses. Don't tear down your own walls. Stop being in your own way. All of us here, the reason why that veterans come in and teach these camps is because we all have a lot more life experience than you. Not just in wrestling, but in life. We've all had kids, we've all had lives, we've all had families and jobs and heartache and pain, and we can guide you if you let us. Peers are great because your peers are going to tell you what's current on the scene. But when you have 107 years of combined wrestling experience like we did yesterday with just me, Quack, and Les, that's saying something. You can learn from everybody. So, take advantage of the tools that you have. Monster Factory guys, please appreciate your home. And for those of you who aren't here, you should seriously talk to Danny about making a decision that's the smartest decision you will ever make. Thank you very much. I love you all.
It's my fate to let you